what I'm thinking is I'm going to go back a little ways and I'm going to go get that outpost. And I'll come back up, I'm going to get the outlook, unlock a little bit more of the area, and I guess from there we'll see where our next move is going to be. So stay tuned. I'll be back. So that was a lie. I apologize. Sometimes reasonable men must do unreasonable things. I decided to stop early last night because I completely overestimated how much time that I had. And turns out I didn't have enough. I had a lot of stuff to do today, including like a 3-hour drive out of my city, and then a 3-hour drive back into my city after like being out all day and lifting and moving. But I did promise you that we would go upriver. The problem is I've already done it. I played a little bit off camera just to speed things along, and in fact I'm kind of glad that you didn't see that I ruined a zone in this area. It's a moose zone, but it's still a ruined zone. So to make up for it, what we're going to do is we're actually going to start right here in Greeley Notch, or make our way towards Greeley Notch and see what's going on here. We're going to set our time here to 8 a.m. on the dot. That's whitetail drinking time for this area. And we're going to start brand new. We're going to start fresh. Finally. This guy scores 236, and it says he's fleeing, but I don't know where his zone could be, and he looks to be the only one out here. Yeah, his zone's right here. So they were on this side of the river, and I spooked him as I was coming up. But that means he's not the only deer. Thank God. I was actually a little concerned. Yep, there's more. Oh, that's a different zone. That's why. So maybe if I just sit real still, they'll go calm. No, they're fleeing. They see me. Damn, it's at this point I'm just playing peekaboo. Okay, there's 236. That's a big old moose. It's 236 right there. If I can get him to stop, then I'll take him. He's obviously facing away from me. He's not going to turn around. I can see his little white butt. Is there a buck right in front of me? There's 236. He's going to come back up through here. But if there's a doe right there in front of me, then obviously there's going to be something in there that I'm not seeing. Oh, he's just puny. Never mind. I'm not going to worry about him. I'm going to worry about getting 236 up the hill here. And then, I don't know if y'all can see that, but they are well out of earshot. They're not going to be spooked if I shoot something over here, and I can go right to them. So far over there, all I've seen are does, but it's not going to stop me from trying. Actually, to tell you the truth, I think I'll scare off these deer that are over here in front of me. To get closer to 236, that's up here on the hill somewhere, just to make sure that he's still in the area. And push him to shove, if he's still in the area, like I hope he is, then I'll scare off the does that are over there at that zone just to take him, because he's that big. Oh, 241, holy shit. I might have... Oh, no, he's good. He's good to go. We're chilling. Never mind. I took a bigger buck, but I probably did that at the expense of the zone that's down here. They're alert. Again, it appeared to just be all does. I have not seen a buck over there. Oh, is that their buck? 155? Yeah, no, they can go fuck themselves. 155, 145. That is just sad, dude. But, you know, respawns are what they are. Excuse me. And they are what they need to be, so I guess we'll try for this guy since he's technically biggest. Oh, that was a bad shot, but he'll die, I think. No, he's not going to die. I'm not going to worry about him. There was 192 in that herd. Actually, I just spotted him. I'm not too concerned. Let's take a look here and see what we got. This guy better be worth the fucking paranoia. 214.43. Not the biggest buck we've ever seen. Not the biggest buck that we've seen thus far. But he's still on the list of pretty big bucks. I mean, look at the rack he's got here. Absolutely gorgeous. 214.43. That's a pretty damn good score. From 134.37 yards away. Oh, okay. I barely, like, skinned the lung. But it's better than shooting too far back and accidentally getting intestines or stomach or something, you know. I'm glad I made a decent shot because this guy was worth the respawn value. 214.43 from 134 yards away. Thank you for your sacrifice, buddy. Alright, let's see what else we got here. I know there's other deer in the area. Well, thankfully, this deer here didn't get very far at all. Did the other one die? It did. It did die. So we're gonna have to track him as well. 133.45. That is just pitiful. See, this is what you're doing when you're pumping your farms and shit full of that, full of them hormones, them unethical hormones. You're turning our bucks into does. At least I made a decent enough shot on it. I mean, it's a little too far forward for my tastes. If I had shot just the tiniest bit further back, I'd be a little more satisfied with it because it would have been right under the spine. It would have been enough to properly penetrate both lungs instead of this. I don't know what the fuck is happening here. The bullet should be lodged in that lung. That's what makes the most sense to me. It should not have affected the other lung. But I digress. I'm not going to spend any more time on him because he's not anything really special. He's just change in my pocket. 133.45. That's actually, no, I'll say one more thing. That is pitifully below gold. Like I'm kind of glad I took him out. Took his fucking genetics out of the gene pool. 133.45 from 171 yards away. Thanks for your sacrifice, pal. Let's see if we can't find the other one that I shot a blue million times. The whole time, the bleed rate has been low. I am not excited by any means to see how this deer turned out. I'm almost positive there are no vital wounds in his body. Yeah, I figured. Look at the way he's hunched over. He looks kind of sickly. And with those antlers, I would have believed he was sickly. So for our first shot, it looks like it was way too far forward. Shot him in the neck fat. I was supposed to be aiming for right here, but instead it was like right through the jugular. And then the second shot, I shot him right through the leg. Very unfortunate. To be adamantly clear, I was rushing. This is absolutely my fault. It's just tragic. I should not have been rushing. I was dealing in duos and panicking. Not per se panicking, but rushing to get the shot done, and that's not something you should do. This guy is eerily similar to the last one we killed, so we're not going to spend a whole lot of time talking about him. So 170, we're going to round that up to 170 yards away. 132.26, again, pitifully below gold. How dare you? From 170 yards away. Thanks for your sacrifice anyway. Sorry. Ooh, I forgot there were raccoons in this map. That might be something worth investing some time in. This was not for the faint of heart. I wasted a lot of time doing this, and got nothing done. So we're just gonna move on. So I got warning called by something that was down here, and oh god. Oh my god. No, wait. Don't go anywhere. Oh my goodness, oh my damn. 237. And he's running away. Oh, 237. I can't believe we missed him. And now we finally have him. This was the moment that I was truly waiting for. Alright. 225. So this guy was... Oh, I shot him a little far back. That's concerning. I don't want to shoot too far back or too far forward, but I guess I panicked a little bit by seeing him. I didn't expect to see him. 225.71. That is a big old boy. This guy is on the larger side of things, the larger side of the scale when it comes to the bucks that we've been killing on this map so far, and I like what I'm seeing. This is a step in the right direction. Not the biggest. I believe the biggest we've seen was 228. So he's close, but no cigar. 225.71 from 100 yards away. Thank you for your sacrifice. As for what we're going to do next, I guess we're just going to keep... Whoa. What the fuck? 232. Don't run. This is cheese. Did I hit him? Not good enough. This is exactly the problem I was just talking about. Go off, King. Go off. Oh, Mr. Goddamn Big Old Boy. 187 to 220. Can we track him? On my raccoon hunting route, I did spot... Oh, and he's been here. I did spot this guy's tracks, and I, in fact, saw his herd, but I didn't see him specifically. But now that it's drinking time, maybe we can track him out in the open, like run him out somewhere into the river, and see what we're actually dealing with here. I was really excited when I found his tracks, so maybe... And I have his resting zone, too, so maybe we can find his drinking zone. Oh, that's a bobcat. She's gonna die, I think. Yeah, she's gonna die. Alright, let's take a look, Miss Kitty. 1728. Intestine, stomach, liver. So actually, if I had just been a little more far forward here, I would have hit lung, at the very least. I was lucky to hit liver. She was on the prance, and I shouldn't have shot at something that was moving the way that she was, but I did. I never get a chance to kill these lynxes, bobcats, never ever. So, I mean, when I see one, I take one. 1728. Like, this is the kind of bronze that I don't really know how to describe. Because 1858 is silver. And she's just like a point. Yeah, she's like 1.3, somewhere in there, points away from being silver. But she is just a 1 trivial. That's why I can't be exactly too critical, because you can't expect a lot from a 1 trivial. And you definitely shouldn't be expecting your 1s to be hitting silver range in any animal, in any capacity. If you do, you're a lucky man, and I would like to see screenshots. Anywho, Miss Kitty, thank you for your sacrifice. All right. Let's keep going here. We got a big old, goddamn old big boy to find. Well, I think we found our guy. Max of 223. Unfortunately, he's not as big as I thought he was going to be. But I want him to get up here to the river, and I want them to calm down so that I can at least have their drinking zone, if I don't have it already. Or I could take both of them. Like that. I skipped a good bit of lake to get these two, so hopefully I can make up for lost time, turn around, and make sure I can secure the lake and see if there's any other whitetail zones. Like this one. Because I will tell you now, looking for those raccoons, I spent so much time trying to find zones for them and just ended up finding whitetail and moose and red fox zones along the river. It was fucking annoying. Alright, here's good boy number 1, 220. So he was actually right up there with, the larger scale of his estimate. That's insane. That's very insane. He's also, to be fair, not the biggest buck that we've seen so far, but he's certainly the prettiest. I mean, for Christ's sake, just look at the curvature of the antlers here, and, like, look at the variety, you know? He looks totally abnormal. He's so nutty looking. I did shoot him too far back, but he was mid-trot, and I was 145 yards away. Had I aimed just a little bit more ahead, I would have hit him closer to, I would argue, the front of the lung here, the center of the lung, somewhere in this area here. That's what I would prefer, but I did still, like, puncture the right lung first and then the liver. So there's that. I know that I can be proud of. Up onto bigger, brighter, better bucks. 220.63 from 145 yards. Thank you for your sacrifice, buddy. And let's take a look at you. 177. I mean, yeah. I mean, look at that. They might be wide, but they're not impressive. Now this guy I double lunged completely. This was almost a perfect shot. It was just the tiniest little bit too far to the back. And a little too low. I would have liked it to be right in here underneath the spine. That way I would have had enough room to penetrate both lungs. I mean, from 151 yards away, it looks like it did its job just fine. Yeah, I can't be too overly critical. Way too overly critical. In fact, I deserve to be a little modest about that. 177.78. Obviously, it's very amateur numbers for a buck like this. For whitetail, period. But, you know, what can you do? Chump change. 177.78 from 151 yards away. Thank you for your sacrifice. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn around over here and we're going to take a look and see what zones we're missing. Because with that gunshot, I mean, we might as well face it. We've scared off any bucks that were in the... Oh, I completed a quest. We've probably scared off the rest of the deer that were in this area, but we're going to go back and get their zones anyway, just in case. Oh, raccoon. Okay, I'm actually not even lying. I didn't expect this at all, because I didn't get any raccoon zones on this stupid fucking lake before. Oh my god. Where were these zones when I was hunting for raccoons, like, over an hour ago? Turns out there were there's lots of cool shit out there that I was missing out on. Like, I finally got some raccoon drinking zones. And I say finally because out of all the time I spent looking for those fucking things, I didn't get a single zone. I was able to spot that one raccoon as he was coming off the hill. And even then I maimed him, and he wasn't even worthwhile to put in the video. But now I have zones. I have somewhere that I can, like, methodically plan for and go to, and do a little bit of diddling here and there. Wait, not diddling. I didn't mean that. Now I look weird. Why don't we just shut our fucking pie holes and get back to hunting? Well, I was on my way to here, and I spooked a drinking herd of deer, but it's fine because we can wait for them at a high point up here. We can watch them, and we're gonna see who all comes out of the woodwork here.
2 hours later.
Oh shit. 217, 199, 204. Those are the biggest bucks here?
3 days later.
172, 217, 204. That's the same fucking deer that we just ran off. Okay, if I'm being real with you, we've gotten this far, and I've gotten, don't get me wrong, I've gotten lots of cool zones on this river. But I'm getting annoyed and bored. So, fuck it, we ball. We're gonna do a new map. I would have liked to have the tolerance to go all around this, but after the hell that I've went through for the last couple hours, I want off this fucking hellscape of a map. I think what we'll do is we'll go Reventuli. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. That'd be fucking stupid. Why would I go from New England to Reventuli as if they don't have the same fucking animals on it? However, I will not kid you here, actually. No cap. I am tired. I'm exhausted from today. I'm irritated because of the lack of results that I've seen today. I'm gonna call it here, and I'm gonna take a big fat siesta. Thank you for hunting with me today. Even though it was a bit of a bust, it was an absolute pleasure to have you today. Share this video with your grandma, or catch a venereal disease. Anyway, that's all for me today. Thank you once more for watching. Roll the tape. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you'd like, you can hit the link to the right of me here to subscribe, or you can follow me at all the links below and in the description for more content. You can also click the links to the left of me here to watch more Call of the Wild content or to be sent to a random video. So with that, thank you so much for being here. It was a pleasure, and I'll see you next time.